NFTs on Hedera are about to get a lot more interesting. Reality Plus is bringing sports-related digital assets to the Hedera network. Welcome back to DHN. My name is Wade. I like to cover the events in the crypto space that move the industry forward. So make sure you hit that subscribe button so that way you can be notified next time that needle moves. Now, when it comes to Hedera, sports, it's not something we typically talk about. However, Hedera's network is open source, so the sky's the limit. I guess that's what they mean by hello future. But this one, it's an interesting setup. Let's just dive right into it, guys. So we have a company called Reality Plus. Now, they assist global brands including BBC Studios, ITV Studios, FIFA, and Paul Frank to navigate the transition to the new generation of the web through immersive experiences including games, metaverses, and digital collectibles. Now, Reality Plus will use Hedera to mint a staggering 1.4 million digital collectibles which have already been purchased by gamers across its portfolio of games. They also mentioned that Hedera's consensus service is incredibly lightweight and cost per transaction are less than a penny. So they're highlighting the ease of operations when it comes to building on Hedera, which is a very important feature when you're looking into any blockchain. If it's expensive to build an application on top of, you really shouldn't expect that much adoption to come to the network. And obviously that price ain't gonna move either. But what this is really addressing is fan experience, fan engagement. And I just did an episode on Chiliz, which is the king of fan engagement when it comes to the blockchain space, right? When it comes to crypto, Chiliz is that guy. Seeing Hedera get involved, it's very interesting. Like I said, the technology is open source, so the sky is the limit. Now, Reality Plus, what has my attention in relation to them is their work with FIFA, BBC, and Paul Frank. So what they're essentially acting as is the platform in the middle. And this is how BBC was able to tie in with the sandbox. And apparently they have something coming out later in the fall. Very interested to see what that's going to look like, right? But as far as what they're going to be building on Hedera, I discovered an application called Road Code. Now, this application is focused at cyclists, pro cycling fans. It's a collaboration between Immortal, HBAR, and another private blockchain company, Velon. But what they're doing is building out a fantasy game on the Hedera network, as well as exclusive behind the scenes content. Now, this is all geared towards pro cycling fans. Me personally, I'm not one of those. I do admire the sport. That definitely takes a lot of effort, coordination, endurance, the list goes on. But what I found to be very interesting is that when I looked at pro cycling on Google Trends, okay, 90-day interest, they're about to hit a peak. There's a lot of interest, and it's probably because the Tour de France is this summer, right? And if you zoom out, you look at 12 months, there's, again, that peak. It occurred last summer, leading up into the summer. Then I zoomed out and I looked at the last 5 years. There's constant peaks during the summer around the Tour de France, and it doesn't typically wane off until September, until things get cold, when it's not necessarily, fun to ride a bicycle. So that makes sense. And actually, where the advantage lies and why Hedera is, this could be a winning application for them, is because of that consistency. Yes, it goes up and down, but as new fans get involved with cycling, and that's the whole, goal with this relationship, is to attract the younger pro cycling audience. As they continue to come into the market, I can see those numbers stabilizing definitely over time. But the fact that they have the data already, that the numbers are already there, that was very good to see. Interesting stat right there. I'm a bit of a nerd. So what? What are you going to do about it? That's why you're here. That's what you're here for. Now, again, this fan engagement market, this sports entertainment market, it's set to expand past 600 billion over the next 6 years. So even though this wouldn't be considered Hedera's strong suit, we're talking about open source technology. And if the name of the game is to increase the fan experience, is to increase that speed of engagement, you definitely got the right network, guys. But that's the news. That's the update for today. Let me know what you think down in the comments. How big can this get for Hedera? Oh, better question. Are you a cycler? Are you a pro cycling fan? Let me know some of your favorite cyclists down in the comments. School me on it. School us on it. It's pretty cool. I think I tried a bike race once. My thing was more so motocross. I like motocross. Yeah, now we're getting off topic. With that, you know what I want you to do. Have a great day. Have a prosperous day. And always remember, if the money is digital, so is the hustle.